I just couldn't be there for some reason. And I was at home, my kids were with their dad, and I was at home alone. Oh my God, the anxiety. I hated being alone. I had this fear of abandonment so deep, so to my core, that I felt like if I was alone for 3 hours, the world was crashing down. Like I went in such a deep depression for, oh my God, I'm alone. I hated being by myself. I hated being alone with myself. Why? Why do you think that somebody would be afraid of being alone? Not alone like, oh my God, I'm gonna die alone. I better hurry up and get married. That's not what I'm talking about. Afraid to be alone for the day. Afraid to be by themselves. The number one reason, and I'm just going to throw this out there, is that they'd have to think about all of the negative things that have happened to them while they're alone. They really look for a distraction all day, every day. And it's also true for the workaholic. They're looking for a way to channel that energy. Channel the energy of pain. I'm going to turn the pain of my broken heart into $1 million by working like a flippin' dog 15 hours a day, not caring for myself, not doing anything to nurture myself, sacrificing my relationship time with my children, and I'm going to channel all of that anger and put it into my work so that I can prove something to myself that, you know, I'm worth something. I'm worth it. I'm worth something. And that is seeking validation on an external level through work. That's what workaholics do. They're afraid of something. They're running from themselves. They are running from themselves. They don't want to be alone. They want to be so freaking busy they don't have time to think about anything else but work. And so they do. That's exactly what workaholics do. They run away from the option. They eliminate the option. They eliminate the option to heal, and they eliminate the opportunity to spend time alone. That's what they do. And when they do that, they sacrifice everything else in their world. They sacrifice the relationship with their children. They sacrifice falling in love with the soulmate, that maybe their twin flame, maybe the person that's going to help them build the life they've always dreamed. Maybe they sacrifice their relationship with their parents because, you know, after all, you're 60 now and they're in a nursing home, or you're 50 and they're in a nursing home, or 40 and they're in a nursing home, and you just kind of put them over there so you don't have to deal with it because you're a workaholic. And, you know, I was never really close to my mother. I was never really close to my father. That's the ego telling you lies. You have to heal from all of this, people, or you will never wake up. You will never wake up to your divine purpose. You will never wake up to your life purpose. You will never be your true, authentic self. And you'll constantly live on the hamster wheel of negative programming, the template of self-sabotaging beliefs. And you will never understand the idea that your ego has been lying to you. That's like, bitch, you psycho. What are you talking about? Your ego's been lying to you. Yeah, you will never wake up, and you will never be able to manifest the life that you want. But I'm going to say this, just for the idea that what happened to me could be happening to you. It could have happened to you in the past. It could happen to you in the future, or it could be happening right now. I'm going to say this with all my heart and everything inside me, every ounce of Shauna, just for you. If you are in a situation in your life right now where you maybe stumbled across this video and you're like, oh my God, I am a workaholic. I am sacrificing my family. I am sacrificing my relationship with my children. I am living on a hamster wheel of cycles and limited beliefs, and I'm not living out my true authentic self. I'm not being who I'm supposed to be, and I'm definitely nowhere near doing what I'm supposed to do with complete passion and joy for my life and for my family. And oh my God, my mother is in a nursing home. If you're waking up to all of that right now just from watching this video, you definitely need to follow me in this journey. But what I was going to say is, if you are living the dark night of the soul, where you are, all of these bad things are happening to you, your checking account is, there's no dollars in it, your business is failing, maybe your social group is failing you and you have zero friends, you're feeling alone in the world where nobody is helping you, you feel like every relationship you get into of the opposite sex or the same sex, whatever romantic relationship you're in, you are being taken advantage of over and over and over again. You love with your heart on your sleeve, and you just give, and don't expect anything in return. And, you're looking for, you just love so hard, and, you're a great person, and your ego is telling you you are this wonderful person. And maybe even your friends are telling you you are a wonderful person. And that's why you keep getting taken. This video is for you. And I want you to personally subscribe and follow me on this journey, because this is exactly where I was when I started the journey. And I want, my only hopes for you, if this is you, if it was you in your recent past or ever, and where your whole world came crumbling down, and you've had to build yourself back up again, but you find yourself building yourself back up on the same exact path you were on, I'm telling you, as your friend, it's going to crumble again. If you have not learned the lessons that you were supposed to learn in round one, it's going to happen again and again and again and again, until you wake up and you realize that you are drawing the same negative, repeating patterns into your life because you have not healed from anything that's ever happened to you, anything bad that's ever happened to you. You have not healed from any of it. And when you wake up to that, I want you to email me, because I want to take you on this journey with me one-on-one, all right? Because I've been there, and I know all about it, and I was inspired to write the book that I wrote and do these video lessons because I was in that exact tunnel of darkness that you are in right now. And I'm here to help you get out of it and see the light, and with complete love, compassion, serenity, and understanding, and peace for yourself. I'm going to help you fall in love with you. And everything that happens from that point forward is going to be so beautiful and so just, you'll have so much clarity, and the people that you attract in your life from this point forward, you'll have, consciousness on a level that you really see people with understanding and compassion. And so I want to take you on this journey with me, and it would be my honor to do that, to take you on this journey with me. But if you are not anybody that has gone through any of that crap, and you're just here because you want to wake up spiritually, you want to get connected to, you want to go from, something's going on inside of you and you're not really sure what it is. You've had a great life. There's, you have healed from negative events that have happened to you. You truly believe you have. And you're living on another vibration. You're not really inside that hamster wheel. You do understand what the ego is saying to you and when it's lying. You understand the difference between your own intuition, your higher self, and the ego. If you are that person, and you love and forgive as things happen, and you don't let your own anger and emotions react to situations in such a negative way that the universe comes back at you with a mirroring of that reaction. If that's not you, then this video, my book, none of that is for you. Unless you just want to increase your understanding of what the heck is happening to you while you're spiritually awakening. So having said that, I'm going to close this video. The next week's video is going to be, we're going to go really, really deeply into the process of healing, and I'm going to literally show you what to do to crystallize that negative emotion. And hopefully I'll be able to have enough time to go into more in depth into the ego and detaching from those lies that your ego tells you. Because that's my favorite chapter in the book is chapter 2, detaching from the ego. And so I'm really kind of like speeding this up so I can get to that, so I can share that with you. But in the meantime, love and peace to you. Let's work on writing down those negative things that have happened to you, all your traumatic events, and really come at it from a place of understanding the other person. Just because you have to understand the other person before you can heal and forgive yourself for being so angry about it for all of these years or all of these decades or past 5 days, whenever it happened to you, your entire life. There's some people that were brutally abused as children that are very angry people right now. And these are the people, that they're suicidal. They are shooting up schools. They're violent. They're violent to people. They're violent to people they love. If they even know how to love. They're violent. They're violent people. They knock their wives around. They're mean to animals. They manipulate. Most of them are narcissistic. Narcissistic in a way where they have to manipulate somebody so badly the victim starts questioning their own reality. They gaslight. There are some people out there that have been so brutally abused that the idea of understanding their abuser is there's no way. Like, they're at a place where I'm not even going to waste my thought energy on trying to understand why my mother beat the shit out of me at 2 years old. So I get it. And I'm not, like I said in the very beginning of this video, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. But in order for you to get to a place where you can nurture yourself and really fall passionately in love with yourself, love yourself, come at yourself with compassion and understanding. Forgive yourself for the decisions you made because you were living in anger. Forgive yourself for the decisions you made because you were living in the same negative repeating pattern of victim, victim mentality or self-sabotaging beliefs. Forgive yourself for not, going after your light, your inner gift, the gift God gave you, because you didn't think you were good enough. I'm telling you right now, you are good enough. God made every single one of us, and we all have a gift in us, and I'm going to help you find out what it is and heal from your past so we can manifest whatever it is that you want, that your heart and your soul is passionate about, so we can move forward with our lives and really, really become one with God and wake up, because we are living on a hamster wheel, and it's time. It's time to wake up. It's time. Okay? All right, so I love you. And I'll see you next week. Bye.